Morning everybody, everyone, wherever you are in the world today. Morning, afternoon, it can be any time, anywhere, can't it? Because I just wonderful, isn't it, how you can keep in tune. So I'm just waiting for one or two people to come on and I'll tell you where I am today. I'm fishing on it. Luckily, I've managed to get ready early. No, the match is starting a bit later than normal. Ooh, is my cap a bit crooked? No, that's better. Hello Jeff. Jeff's probably the first one on. I've always get a few. Look at that lovely blue sky behind me. Doesn't it look nice? And I'll show you exactly where I am, what I'm doing. It's a little bit windy here, so I have to apologise for that. Hello Ian. Ian Ship, a good friend from the past. I don't see him fishing anymore, but I used to fish with him. Hey, I've drawn a nice, well, everywhere here has been fishing brilliant. Whether it will be the same today, I don't know. And hello Dawn. Let's have a look. Let's reverse the camera. Where's me reversing camera? Is it that one? Or that one? Ah, that's reversing the camera. I'll show you where I am. Right, this is the River Therne. Little bit of wind, but don't worry about that. At Heigham, just up there, upstream, is Heigham Bridge. It's a small village in Norfolk. Holiday bungalows opposite. As I say, I do apologise. Hello Danny, David. I said hi. Thank you Dawn. I said hi. Chris Davis is watching. Yeah, what a lovely day. I fished here. We had a 3-day festival on this river and the River Bure. Well, on the thank you Adam said good luck. Let's try and turn so I get that wind there. Come back to me and I'll tell you a little bit about where I am. And about the match. The match starts at 11 o'clock. Everything's set up. I'll show you my gear in a minute. But I fished a 3-day festival here last week, and on the I didn't do any good on the Tuesday. Drew bad and there was no fish, so I was out of the festival after the first day. But the second day I won the match with 38 pound of roach from the River Bure at St Bennett's. That was a fabulous day. And then Thursday, so only a couple of days ago, I had 40 pound of roach further down at Martham. But as soon as I went in the floating under, I had 40 pound, 286 fish on cast. Lovely. And Gary wonders what my approach is going to be. I'm going to show you in a minute. Show you what I'm going to do. Tell you exactly how I'm going to fish the match. I don't usually get a chance, do I? But I'll tell you exactly my approach to the match. And if it fishes, if the roach are here like they were last week, then it's going to be fabulous. Hi Sam Light Brown, Jeff. I try to, hello Mark. Yeah, it's beautiful here, Mark. You're not talking about me, are you, Mark? It looks beautiful. No, you'd say you look beautiful, wouldn't you? That's Mark Lucas, a good friend from the past. I get to meet so many people, talking wise, not visually, but you can see me, so I'm sorry about that. I can't help that, can I? Hi Bob, fishing the Glen today for some roach. Oh, that's nice. Liam Dale, big rain here. Oh, well, blimey, that's Liam from Thailand. Rain here. Yeah, we had some rain here last night, but beautiful. It's perfect today, and I'm not going to fish far out. I'll tell you exactly what I'm going to do today. Show you my rigs, and let me have a look. Let's reverse back again. Let's reverse the camera. Let's get round to my rigs. So, look, I've only put up 3 rigs. So I've put up 2 2-gram DT Nevis floats, quite positive. There's 2 rigs at 5 metres, one with a 14 hook, really positive, number 8 droppers. Another one with like a 16 hook, a smaller hook, small 16. That's in case it's difficult. That's at 5 metres, and I've got a 6 metre to hand, and that's got it's a Sphere Classic 16, but it's like a 15 hook really. And that's it. Well, I've got the Sphere. That's a Sphere Whip. That one there. Lovely there. Look how slim it is. There's the pole up there and there's the Sphere Whips. They are so slim, so when it's windy they're really nice to use. So that one's sort of, I've got the line, probably 5.5 metres of line on that, because it's about 6 foot deep here, and you've got to be careful. I'm going to try and fish to hand if I can. Got to try and catch 200 or 300 fish, so I'm going to try and fish to hand, just touching bottom. I'm waiting for the tide to turn now. I think it's just turned, so it's gonna flood all day, so it'll be a good tide all day. There's my bait. There's some tears. Will I use them? I don't know. Some worms in there. In case I have to use worm hook. Look at them casters, hey? Have you ever seen casters like that? They are beauts, aren't they? Look. I ran them off this morning and just a little dampened them a little bit. So they'll be mainly for the, well, there's too many for the hook, but they're there for the hook. They're also my casters. I ran them off last night. Loads there. I've got some red maggots, a bit of red maggot, a bit of fluoros. The hemp I do myself. Look at the size of that hemp. Beautiful, isn't it? Really well split. I'm going to try and loose feed hemp and caster. There's lots of little fish here, so if I can do away without too much ground bait, that's going to be my plan. I'm going to loose feed hemp and caster, and then fish caster perhaps, or maybe I might fish double maggot on the hook. There's my ground bait. I'm going to cup in a bit at the start. See them big red bits in there? That sinking red crumb. I like to use that for roach. That's just, you mix your ground bait, then you add that afterwards. But I know full well the fish eat that, because after catching them, I see them coming up, blowing it up. I've got some, I'm not sure what to do about them. I've got some dead pinkies there. I'll put them in water to make sure that they stay dead and don't float. I'm going to chop some worm up in a minute. And then let's come back to me, because I haven't had a chance. Hello, Darren. I'm not sure about the pinkies. Now, if I put them pinkies in, am I going to get little fish in my peg? So I'm just not sure what to do. What am I going to do? I don't know. I'll decide on that in a minute. Let's see, what's the time? Oh, we've got a lot of time before the match starts, and it's great to be able to come on early. Thank you, Peter. Hello, Barry. Barry, well, I did say where I was at the start. Of course, when you come on halfway through, you don't know, do you? I'm on the River Therne at Heigham in Norfolk. It's part of the Norfolk Broad systems. This match today is the Broads Championship. 70 pegs spread over the Bure and the Therne. So we're spread all over today. Quite a big money match. And oh, my sister's watching. Hello, Bridget. she's probably said, at last I've seen my brother. Hello, George. Alan. Hello, Neil. Oh, you're watching with Lorraine. Oh, that's nice. So I'm not sure whether to feed that ground bait and pinkies or not, because there is skimmers here. Will they come into that 5 metre line? I don't know. I don't really. I think if I were going to feed it, I probably should feed that ground bait and pinkies at 8 metres, but then I don't want to split any fish. I'm just going to get my head. I've got a feeder rod ready, but I haven't set it up. I'm just so convinced that it's going to be a roach day. It's going to be an all-out roach, and they're nice quality. I suppose I had them up to sort of 7 or 8 ounce. They're not just little tiny fish. It's really lovely fishing. Have a fantastic day. Don't worry, like looking at wiggly things. Oh, that's my sister saying she likes looking at wiggly things. Hi, Darren. Yeah, thank you, Darren. Ah, somebody, Roberto from Italy. Hi, Roberto. Lee Turner's watching. Richard. Phil Spry. Hi, Phil. No fishing today, Phil? Oh, you'll be fishing tomorrow, won't you? I'll see you in the morning in the pub. So I think I'm going to have a brilliant day today. I mean, I will post afterwards. I usually do a view from my peg. And but I probably don't need to do a view from my peg now, because I've got the video, haven't I, showing where I am. Yeah, Liam, you always say rude things, Liam. That's nice. And Stuart's watching. Pete Taylor. And no, I haven't. Pete, I haven't. I thought about hair rigged hemp, but I haven't. But I've got some tears, so if the fish are taking, it's just as quick with tears. I think I'll catch them. I think I'll catch on caster, and if it go anything like Thursday, I didn't get bothered with little fish. I just loose fed hemp and caster, and I caught some nice fish on caster. Phil's on his way to Stan's. Hello, Peter. Meadow Farm Fisheries watching. That's another fishery which I love to fish in the winter, which I will be going to soon. Jim, are you not fishing today? Ben Fensom's asked if I'll be fishing on the Welland. Yes, I will be fishing on the Welland. So, yeah, I'm really excited about today. How's the noise? How's that wind noise? I can never tell. If I turn this way, it's probably a bit better. I've set my floats up with orange tips. There's a little bit of, as long as you've got the sun behind you, if you've got a nice orange tip, it'll pick up the sun. It's quite deep close in here. It's like, I think think even in the middle here it's only 7 or 8 foot, so, and I've got 6 foot of water in close. It's fairly windy now, so I'm going to try. If you're catching and you want to catch quickly, you've got to get the fish as close as you can, and the speed of catching fish is all about the speed of the bite. It's no good going at 100 miles an hour and then sitting there waiting for the bite, so you've got to work out, set your shots up. I've got Olivet and droppers so that you can see everything on the fall. I'm going to be loose feeding, so I'm going to expect my fish to come on the drop. Now that's the fastest way to catch fish. If you can go in and get bites on the drop, then you're not waiting for a bite, are you? So try and set your rigs up and feed accordingly, as long as you're not missing bites. And I find with caster you don't miss many bites, you know, you get good bites, and it's, I mean, just all action. Oh, Jim all said he's just come off nights. I've forgotten people have to work these days. I mean, I've not had a proper job, have I, for 40 years, and I just presume that nobody goes to work, but of course you do. Hey, Stu. Oh, my daughter's watching. Nice day for fishing, Daddy. Yes, it is, Sharon. Do you remember when you came up and watched me once? Well, I'm about in that area as I was then, similar, but a better peg today. And oh yes, and don't forget this. I'll post this on. This goes on my Facebook page, and it also goes on my YouTube channel. So you know, I'll get a bit of everything. Good to see Gary do the business. Yeah, did Gary win, Danny? I thought he might do. Yeah. This is a good friend of mine, Gary, is one at Coot Hill. So I should have been going there, but I didn't. Hi, Jeanette. So there's a few people. No work, fishing, COVID. No work, no fishing, COVID. Oh, that's Dave. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, good. And well, my daughter's working as well. Yeah, well, people have to work, don't they? Okay, so this is. Let me just show you where I am again. This is. Go back to the river. It is quite beautiful here. The River Therne at Heigham. This is a great holiday location. The good thing about this part, I shouldn't really say it, but you can't get much boat traffic down here because the bridge is very low, so we don't get the masses of cruisers that you get on the Bure or the lower part of the Therne. So I'm quite happy here. Anyway, so let's come back to me. I've said hello to most people. I hope you've enjoyed it. Will Bobby win today? Well, I'll let you know. I'm going to. Just come back to me again. I'll whiz round here. Will I win today? I've got a good chance, I think, of winning. If the fish are here, I've got a really good chance of winning the match. 70 pegs, yeah. There's zone prizes, there's section prizes, there's everything. Tony Gibbons, who runs these matches, is a fantastic bloke. Unbelievable. The efficiency and the quality, the way he runs it, the pegging, and he's probably not fishing himself today, but he usually fishes himself. In fact, he usually fishes himself, but because he has so much organising, it really, it's almost more difficult for him to win. Oh, Neil Button's in Mauritius, 38 degrees. I'm guessing it's about 18 degrees here. The sun's on us, so it's not too bad. Hi, Lee. Right, so I've said hello to some of my families. Hi, Mick Stamp. It's lovely to see so many of you coming up, and thanks very much for watching my live feed. You know roughly what I'm going to do. I'm going to fish pole to hand. I'm probably going to start at sort of on that 6 metre pole with 5.5 metres of line. I won't be unshipping. I've got a 1.4 hybrid elastic. It's like a number 8, so quite strong. I can lift 4 or 5 ounce fish out with that. I've got a size 16 Sphere Classic hook, but it's like a 15 hook. In fact, it's almost like a 14. But if I hook the caster right, and I've got big casters, I can get away with it. Fish. Hi, Steve. Bob McDonald. Hi, Tony. So that's going to be my attack. Start at 6. And I've got a heavier rig. Not on my whips, on my normal Silverlight pole at 5 metres to hand. It's just a slightly thicker pole, but I've got a 14 on that, so like a big 14 as well. So I don't know what bait. Probably that'll be for wormhead. I did that on Wednesday because there were so many small fish. I had to put a wormhead on. It was the only way I could avoid. And still I caught small fish with that. But so I might have to fish a wormhead. And with that wormhead, when you first put it on, you get a fish, not a big fish. As it wears out a bit, you get bigger fish. I found the worse and the more worn the worm got than the bigger fish I got. I don't know why that worked like that, but it was a fabulous day because on Wednesday I had about 350 fish, just less than that, and Thursday I had 286. Yeah, 286. So fabulous. I hope the fish are hungry as well. Am I going to catch? When you sit here and you just think, will I catch today? I don't know. I just don't know. Thanks everybody for watching. Lovely to see your names coming up. If I've missed out saying hello, I'm sorry, because you won't believe how many names keep flying up here. Those of you who haven't seen it, obviously you can just watch it because I'll post it now. Okay, bye for now. My match is starting in about 9 minutes. Thanks everybody for watching. Really appreciate it. Thanks for your comments, and I'll post tonight anyway. Bye.